Welcome to Body and Mind. This channel is all about finding your true self. Today, I want to talk about UG Krishnamurti, which I saw just today. I just saw two of his videos, and it kind of shook me up with whatever I'm doing. So I want to talk about UG Krishnamurti. I don't know much about him. Maybe I'll watch more videos and kind of give my review on him. Two videos doesn't give me the whole picture, or you cannot figure out the whole picture even you watch thousands of videos. But I just want to give my view on whatever I heard, right? So one of the things he said was India sells spirituality and computers. Actually, one of the interviewers brought the computers into the picture, but he was talking about India sells spirituality. And what I think about it, it's true. It's true. It's a business. Meditation is a big business. This is my own experience. I've been to many meditation centers, the Tibetan, Buddhist, the Hindu, and the traditional Western. The Westerners are direct. They ask you money if you want to learn some technique or tantric technique or anything. They ask you money for that. So it's a huge business. Spirituality is a real business. Did I spend any money on that? No, not a single dime. So the only places that I went is for the introductory part, and most of the centers charge you money once you start the course. So I just used to go there and see, like, feel and what they do. So some of the centers would actually give you the techniques. Some of the centers will only give you the techniques once you start to pay. So luckily, I got an understanding of meditation in general. So one of the spiritual centers actually helped me to understand a little bit about meditation, how to practice it. And from there, I practiced on my own. And even the practice didn't click with me. The only thing which clicked with me was out of a blue, right? For me, the rays of the sun, absorbing the sun energy and meditating after that. This thing was not in any books. Nobody taught me. It just happened. And suddenly I realized waking up. And it happened through sun energy. So all the practices that I've did, the breathing techniques, or I went to, focusing on your ears, all those things helped me a little bit, but actually to wake me up, to shake me up, to actually realize the real thing of meditation, it happened through sun energy. So coming to the point of spirituality being sold, enlightenment being sold, meditation being sold, it's true. It's true. It's really, really true. And I will tell the people, when you spend a single dime out of your pocket, think about it twice, especially for meditation, yoga, this kind of stuff, because you can watch YouTube and do it. And one of the things I realized by going to these centers is that they will also kind of scare you. So the scariness they do in this way: oh, don't do that technique or try that technique because you don't know anything about it and you can hurt yourself, or the energies inside can hurt yourself, or if you're going in a wrong path, you're going to struggle for enlightenment or to achieve something. So these are the tricky words they use, or they are tricking themselves by listening to someone and tricking you. So you need to be really careful with all the gurus, all the spiritual stuff that's being sold. It's a big, big market. So I do agree with him on that, but I don't agree on the term, like he thinks meditation. I didn't listen to everything, all of his videos, but from what I know, he thinks meditation is a wrong thing or wrong technique. Whereas you can actually take psychedelics and actually go to a higher conscious state, or what the saints experience, you can experience through psychedelic drug. And I agree with him, the psychedelic drug, the experience, I never had psychedelic drug. The only thing I had was weed. I had a lot of chances to smoke, but do psychedelics, but it's just that something comes up, something important comes up, and I cannot do it. But the psychedelic experience, the psychedelic interviews I heard from other people is exactly same what I experienced through meditation. So his thought of, like, he thinks by doing meditation you get lonely and you be a saint. That's not true in this modern world. I think I have a different perspective. I believe that meditation is not for everyone, but I do believe that the people who experience it, the experience the energy levels, or the experience which cannot be explained or which cannot be shown or written, it's hard to describe it. So you can call the experience bullshit because you don't know, you haven't experienced it. So I don't believe him saying meditation is a bad thing or the technique doesn't work or it's only for the fools doing it. I don't agree with that because my experience with meditation is real. And the real experiences that I had, I tried to put on this video, is just a description which I could possibly deliver in the best possible manner. But actually, for you to experience it, you need to experience it. The words coming out of my mouth will not create an experience for you or the meditation experience which I have been speaking of. So I don't agree with his statement regarding meditation being a bullshit. So what are the other things he was talking about? Yeah, I think he's mainly talking about all the gurus, using enlightenment, making a business. I agree with him. I totally agree with him. You need to be careful. You need to be careful with all these gurus who's selling the enlightenment, who's selling meditation for $6,000, $5,000. You need to be really careful. You can experience that thing sitting at home and practicing it. You don't have to pay $5,000, $6,000. If you have millions of dollars with you, pay some money and see how it is like. There's nothing wrong. So, Yuji Krishnamurti, man, he actually took me to a zone of no thinking, because while I was listening to him, at a certain point, I was like questioning everything what I was doing about meditation and what all I was talking about being mechanical, whether I'm doing right. But my experiences, and today I was like experiencing the same thing. And while I was experiencing it, I cannot put my mind into it. There's no logical thinking into it for that experience. And I cannot even explain properly my experience. You have to experience your own self and feel for yourself in order for you to come to a conclusion. And don't catch the words of other people, whatever they're saying, and don't say the same things. Did you really feel it? For me, by meditating all these years, I have experienced a lot of stuff, and it has helped me tremendously in living life for real. So those are the things I want to say about UG Krishnamurti and my view on his topics. Maybe I'm going to watch a few of his stuff, and it actually helped me to contradict and see and look at things in a different perspective. Like, the spirituality, instead of being totally spiritual, it's taking me to a different direction and see if this spirituality, whatever you're doing, is it making any sense? So he actually made me a blank for a while. And I went into the zone of emptiness, because even though I've been questioning spirituality, questioning meditation, even though I'm experiencing all this stuff, I've been questioning it. But through UG Krishnamurti, I was really questioning, and I went into this blank state. Because once you start to meditate, once you start to practice a lot, you be in that particular zone, and you be totally focused into that spiritual zone, even though you're questioning it. But actually listening to this video, actually I could question in reality, and it went to a blank state. And I felt like I don't know anything. But with my meditative experience, which is real, and the experiences I had was real, and I cannot deny it. Even though UG Krishnamurti comes and says meditation is bullshit, I cannot agree with him because of my experience. My experiences are real powerful, and it's reality. And if someone comes and speaks, that's why you need to meditate. You need to practice meditation for a few number of years to actually question UG Krishnamurti itself. Is he saying right? Is he saying wrong? Because if you don't meditate, you're gonna believe everyone. You're gonna believe UG Krishnamurti. You're gonna believe all the saints, what they're saying, all the gurus, what they're saying. You won't even question them. Okay, so this is my review about UG Krishnamurti. Hopefully this video helped you. Thank you. Peace.